Oh my gosh, so much has happened, and today we're gonna fill you in on where we are at in our life.
In May, we found out that the owner of the home we were renting was going to be selling. So we had to make some quick decisions. I think we were like 24 weeks pregnant when that happened. So there was just a lot of stress over the last few months and really unexpected changes and rugs getting pulled out from under us.
I wanna make sure that we're in a good situation so that when he's here, everything's good. So it was like the 1st of July, we were out of that house. We found out on May 1st, we had 2 months to figure it out. We put all of our stuff into a pod.
Put it at my parents' house.
Uh-huh.
We lived with my parents for 2 weeks, and that's as long as we could live there. We ended up at Michael's parents' ADU.
Thank goodness for this, because allowed us to have like this time to really figure this out and explore all of our options. Ultimately, our dream is to live by the beach. I know that is like everyone's dream, and that's kind of cheesy.
It's not everyone's dream.
No, that's true. But our dream is to invest in a bunch of properties and one day live by the beach, even like retire there. But in California, that is so expensive, and that just does not happen overnight unless you have family that bought on the beach a long
Way
time
back
ago.
in the day, and it was very cheap back then, and then you've just slowly built it up over the years. That is not us. So we are starting from where we're at now. That's been like our happy place. And we actually lived in Redondo Beach, Hermosa area for a few years together, and that was something we were like,
in LA by the beach.
okay,
Yeah.
this is what we want. Like Malibu's the dream. Then
Yeah.
Malibu caught on fire, and we were like, maybe that's not what we should be doing. A lot of things have changed over the last couple of years, just as far as like what our dream is, and
Yeah.
like
And we thought about getting into real estate as like the first step towards that dream, and investing our money and growing a portfolio and being able to do that on top of working, on top of bringing in income that way, because we saw family members doing that. Like you've heard us talk about that before. Ultimately, that's our ultimate dream goal. You guys have been watching us kind of like document this process. Option number 1 for us was we buy in the desert.
So we started looking out in the Joshua Tree area just because it would be close to our rental that's already there. We know people out there. We know the landscape. Like we understand what it's like to live out in the desert.
Another pro.
The price is so, like half of our rent in Orange County is our mortgage. And
Yeah.
it's so silly to be like, let me pay someone else's mortgage that is double what my mortgage would be out in the high desert.
Yeah, so that was definitely a pro to moving out there. We could renovate it, it'd be content for the channel. After a year or two, we would have another short-term rental. Like that was where my head was at with it. I was like, this is an investment. It's gonna be a journey. We'll take people on it. But then there's also some cons that go with that. We're so far from friends and family, the hospital. One of the biggest pushbacks we got from friends and family, their concerns, what about your support system?
You're gonna be so lonely. And we were like, oh.
Not that we wouldn't make new friends. That is hard to do when you're brand new at a place, you have a newborn,
The last thing you want to do is let new people in
Yeah.
to your little sanctuary. So I think we were also halfway through our pregnancy, and we were like, we could do this. This is
Yeah.
great. And
Yeah.
like as the weeks and pregnancy progressed, we were like, holy moly, we need to be
we need to be thinking about all of these things.
near people we know, like thinking these things. Yeah.
Yeah. So then option 2 would be moving to a new house in Orange County. Some of the pros of this would be we would still be close to Kristen's family, which her mom's in a wheelchair with MS, fully reliant on her dad, and her dad had brain surgery a year and a half ago and has dementia, and it is a difficult situation that we moved from LA closer to them
To help.
And so that situation is still not fixed.
We have caregivers in place, thank God.
Yeah, we have some things in place, but we still need to be close to them. So that is a pro of being in Orange County. Our doctor, our hospital, like
Everything is here now.
renting in Orange County, buying in Orange County. The median home price in Orange County is around $1.5 million. Like that is just
Where we're at.
what you're going to pay. You could get something at 1 to 1.5 Like that's the range. And
it's like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
yeah,
It's
it's
like
nothing.
not great.
Which growing up, spending $1 million on something, it's like you're rich. But like here, it's just like you're,
That's base now.
yeah, base level home, entry level home, interest rates and everything. So renting is still very expensive. So that's a con of this area. It was hard to find something that we truly loved, like on the budget that we wanted to have, because we also want to have a savings. We also want to work towards that goal. So we don't want to overextend ourselves just to rent a fancy house and not be able to work towards that dream.
Eventually. That is number one.
Yeah.
I think for us. So yeah, we could get something great, but it might be tiny and blowing our budget.
Option number 3 would be
Screw it. We'll throw out all the other ideas. Let's just move to the beach and be happy.
let's just skip everything and rent the dream.
We're just renting the dream.
Yeah.
We're over it.
Yeah, so we looked at a ton of apartments. We like almost bit the bullet on some of this. Homes at the beach are $2 to $3 million. It is a goal we will be working towards, but we looked at a bunch of rentals and we toured a bunch of different places
Place we fell in love with.
that we thought
We were like, this is it.
was gonna be awesome, and then it didn't end up working.
So that was a reality check. And we decided maybe we go back to our original.
Of buying in the
Ideas.
desert.
Yeah.
Because buying in the desert, we get a home, our monthly overhead is way lower, we get more content, we get brand deals because we're making more content. like seriously, I'm being honest with you guys. Like that was where my head was at, but I didn't take into account the realities of having a kid, what all that entails, and he's still not here yet, so we don't know. From what we've now learned from friends and family, that would be the hardest part.
So after looking at all of these options and going over and over and stressing and lack of sleep and just feeling like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do with our lives? And weighing all of the risks, pros and cons of our dreams, we've decided, well, we're already here. You're here in our new home.
You're here in our new house, yeah. So we decided, we did not decide to buy in the desert.
No.
It was too much of a risk personally.
Yeah.
Financially, it would have made sense, but we would have been further away from some of our work, which is in LA. Been taking a lot of the extra time that we had, time away from being a good parent, into working on a new property and doing all that stuff. And like my focus, I really want it to be on being a parent as well as all the other stuff I already do.
That was number one. All of our energy, our stress is going to go into making the house what we want it to be instead of focusing on enjoying the time as parents. I think was really important to both of us. Like that's really what it came down to. Was okay, we want to be somewhere close to family, and we want to make sure that financially we're not overextended, stress-wise we're not overextended, so that we can have our baby bubble and really feel, at least for the first year of his life, that we are present and
good parents. I don't know.
Happy.
So we chose to downgrade our life a little bit. We went from a 3-bedroom home with a backyard, a garage, a beautiful neighborhood. We downgraded from that to a townhouse.
Yeah. So we are in a townhome in Orange County and we love it.
Yeah. The reason that we chose this is, one, it's 5 minutes from the hospital that we are going to be delivering at. It is 5 minutes from Kristen's parents. It is 15-20 minutes from the beach. It is walking distance. We are in a place called Orange, in Orange County. It is walking distance to the Orange Circle. They've used it in movies, That Thing You Do. It was in episodes of Parks and Rec. It's just this cute old town area that there's a college here and it's vibrant, there's restaurants, and it doesn't feel like we're in a stuffy neighborhood. So that, not stuffy, but like a quiet, boring neighborhood. There's a lot of things that we can get out and go and walk to.
That was really important to us. A lot of our friends and family and you guys have said, like, you want to make sure you can get out and you want to make sure that you are dealing with your mental health. And that's one thing that's really important, making sure you have community around you.
So we can now walk to restaurants, coffee shops, right down the street. It feels like we're in a city, but it's an old town feel. It's like homey feel. Now let's do a quick tour of when we first walked through the place.
When you walk into the house, you are almost automatically in the first bedroom. It's downstairs and it's perfect for an area for Michael. It's got a full bath, full like bedroom that he's turned into his office. We've got a full washer dryer and a massive garage. This was a must have for us. And look at all the storage space. We can work on projects for the house and bring things out to the 7th ray. And then when you go up the staircase, which was my scariest, this was my biggest like qualm with this house, was having a staircase. So it is 2 stories, but it makes so much more sense now for us with us working from home and having a newborn, that the baby and I can be upstairs and Michael can be downstairs. The kitchen is massive. We have 3 bathrooms, all with full shower and toilet situations. Like, it's a full bath. Love this. Love that it looks like a city loft kind of vibe. And this is the baby room and perfect storage for him already. So happy with the way that it's turned out present day. And then here is our primary bedroom. We have our own bathroom in our room, which we have never had before.
And it's a perfect layout for us right now, especially with me working from home.
We'll definitely update you when we have everything fully like furnished and stuff. We are getting a new couch coming in 9 days, so this baby better stay put until this couch is here.
Oh yeah, it is currently, what is it? It is September 21st and his due date is October 11th. So we still maybe
got a few
have
weeks.
some time.
I'm also like, get out of here, but also like,
Yeah.
I need more time. So all of that to say, we really wanted to keep our bigger picture in mind.
Yeah.
And although everything is so expensive, it makes you question like, what's worth it?
Since day one, you guys have been watching our videos. We have titled them California Dreaming because we knew this was like a step in the direction. It's never been all about the desert. It's been like documenting our life and our journey to having investments and like having this dream life we know is possible through hard work, smart investing, and all that kind of stuff.
Dedication.
Not just as Airbnb hosts, but just a couple trying to live their life and build a future and build a family and have nice things and like working hard for them.
And a lot of this stuff we don't show you guys our regular job. It's a lot, but we're doing it, and maybe we should share a little bit more about, like, a lot of it is computer related. We don't feel like it's very exciting for you, but you might feel like, well, what do you do outside of the short-term rental and YouTube? That is also something that we are building as we're building our short-term rental
and property stuff. Future of this channel, we don't know how it's going to be with kid. Themes will include investing wisely, making our short-term rental as profitable as possible. We've talked about this, and this is kind of what we've been documenting, but I would really love to hit that like $7,000 a month for 6 months out of the year. I think that would be huge. And we'll work towards that, growing our business here and documenting how we work and how we do all that, how we're working towards getting that dream beach house without overextending ourselves. Yeah.
Being new parents.
And being new parents, yeah.
Are we ready?
I don't know. Yes, we are.
We're children in our 30s.
Yeah.
About to have a child.
Yeah.
Even though everything felt like chaotic for a while, our families really came together and our friends came together, and we were able to celebrate this pregnancy. And if you've been here for a long time, you know how long it's taken and the losses that we've had in the past to get to this point. So it was really a beautiful thing that we got to celebrate him. And
we got to do, you had 2 baby showers.
I had 2.
You had a family one and a friend one.
No, it was so fun.
And we got so many things. I'm so grateful to our friends and family. And also we got to take a baby moon.
Yeah, we went on our baby moon and we shared that here with you guys. Yeah. And we've been putting his nursery together. It's pretty much good to go. I think maybe we need some artwork here and there, but we're so excited.
It's very grateful for how everything shook out, and we're excited to see what happens. So as of right now, this is our version of the California dream. We are working towards that ultimate dream over the next few months, years. There are so many things that we still need to do to the 7th ray house to get it to that level where it's just printing money for us. I mean, it has been amazing. We have guests there right now through our direct booking website, which is so amazing. I have guests booked over when we're due, like just so thankful that that is running, but we have big plans for that property still that we are going to be working on. This felt like the safest choice instead of taking like big risks. And I know that's kind of boring, you know?
No, it's not though, because I feel like this is a reality of a lot of people because we have taken huge risks in the past. And right now, God is telling us to slow it down and bring it back in a little, rein it in a little bit. We're saving a lot of money by renting this place. And that will help us in the long run. That'll help us for taxes. That'll help us for diapers. That'll help us buy our future dream beach house. And that is important. We're doing it now.
So if you have been through something similar like this, drop us your opinions, comments, experience in the comments down below. What is your version of the California dream? We are excited to take you guys on this journey. Also, we want to keep you guys entertained. So that is why coming up on our channel, while we take some time off to bring him into the world, we are going to call on some of our friends and internet friends to give a peek inside what their life is like as Airbnb hosts. And we have some really cool content for you guys coming up. So please, please, please stick around, because like we know what it's like owning an Airbnb and like working on it for ourselves. But
in
like,
the desert.
In the desert.
But there's other places in the world that need to be showcased as well. So we'll be doing that in the next few videos while we take some time off, but we will definitely be popping in and we'll still be around.
So just wanted to update you guys on our life and where we are. So thank you so much for watching. As always, we really appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button. We got a lot more coming.
We'll see you soon. I think that's perfect.
Okay.